But you can't be
And just like that, we are back.
Don't call it a comeback, okay?
Okay.
Don't call it a comeback.
Y'all miss us.
How y'all doing? Here we are.
Y'all be how y'all be, child. I ain't put no charger, no nothing. Okay, listen, we are trying to get the things, doing the things over here. Okay, y'all, listen. I had to go on and find my sister friend, cause I've been, doing things and throwing it off the rhythm and stuff. So I had to reach out to my sister friend and say, sister friend, no, I so sorry, cause I've been there. Okay, I've been taking my time with these videos. I've been doing other things, and I got to get the time management together. But you know what? She is so amazing that she was just like, girl, it's okay, girl. Her little sweet voice. She was like, okay, girl. And I was like, girl, no, it's not. But we on tonight, okay?
I was like, YouTube ain't going nowhere.
It ain't. That's what she said every time.
It ain't going nowhere. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your time. Come on. Actually, I have not did a video only about 2 weeks.
Really?
Yes. Not on YouTube. I'm with the TikTok girls, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm with the TikTok girls. So I haven't really been over here on YouTube like that. And so I'm extend my extended stay. Okay, I'll extend it. I'm not mad at it, girl. Take your time. Whatever you need. I am all right.
TikTok, I'm gonna tell you what, TikTok is the place to be. Okay. TikTok, can you do 10-minute videos yet?
I do 10-minute videos. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So it used to be where you had to get to a certain point or whatever to do the 10-minute videos. So once I started being able to do 10-minute videos, I was on there and I will copy those videos over here. But over there that have over 600,000 views on it. Like, you get so much more viewership on TikTok. Like, I don't know what requirements are, who you got to blow to get in the damn algorithm on YouTube, child. But
that was my thing. And I think that's why I kind of stayed over there on the TikTok, because I'm literally getting 10,000, 6,000, 8,000 views on Bravo shows.
Yeah.
I have yet to talk about Huntsville. I have never talked about Huntsville on my TikTok. And believe it or not, it's Real Housewives of Potomac.
Wow.
Going through the roof.
See, that's how it be.
And I'm like, child, I'm just going to stay over here with the girls.
I know.
YouTube over here playing, so.
And TikTok will pay too. I think once you get to 10,000 subscribers, you start getting paid for your views over there. So, child, 6,000 almost 6,000 people. I'm creeping on up there. On doing well. It's been a while. Like, I would, and see, the problem is I'm not consistent.
Okay.
I will post a video like a couple times, and then I will come back to YouTube, like, because I'm just so used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely get some viewership over there on TikTok for sure.
The views are viewing, so I just been over there parlaying with them. So,
but y'all know we usually get started around maybe about 5-7 minute mark here and there. So we just trying to get y'all caught up on the things that we've been doing besides being up on here. Okay, that y'all already know. I have been off and on doing my videos because most of y'all know, I'm an extreme hip hop step instructor. And I'm not going to get emotional, but one of the ladies that I love her so much, she like passed away. We had no idea. So I have been struggling with that for like the last 2, 3 weeks. Like literally, she came to my class on February 14th on Valentine's Day, and I record all of my. I do a routine that I post on Shay Renee Health and Wellness. That's my main page on Instagram that I post to the most. And so, and then on the 22nd, she just up and passed away. And I was just like, where is she? Why hasn't she been coming to class? Like she helps me. She would be the one to put my snacks out on the table and the waters and pull my step board out. She'd be checking people in. Like, ain't nobody sneaking in the class today, girl. Like she was like my sidekick, like for real, biggest supporter. And she's been coming to my class for 2 years now. Like she's been at every single location. She's come to my
Wow.
I've been at. So it was just a little rough. So her funeral was in New Jersey. So we definitely supported that. All
Mm-hmm.
of us from my class have been, super devastated by this. But her famous saying was, "Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me." And I can just see her saying that, like, y'all sad, but I'm with my mama.
Mm-hmm.
She was so young at heart. She's 65. And you never would have known it. Like loved her, but don't want to make it a solemn situation, like a very sad moment on here. It's a good thing. People evolve, and eventually we all gonna get called home at some point. We don't like when it happens, but
Mm-hmm.
you know I think that God puts people in your life for a reason and for a season. um,
Mm-hmm.
and she definitely taught me a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
really like a second mom to me. We were that close.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been kind of trying to rebuild myself from that. I hadn't really been sleeping. I've been eating terribly. I have like taken myself into like a mild depression over it.
Mm-hmm.
And getting back into doing this has really like helped me to like get myself together. So this is going to be a good thing. We gonna don't worry about my tears, y'all. They're gonna go away. And I got napkins and water and stuff for that. But um yeah, it's been helpful for me to kind of redirect my
Mm-hmm.
positive things that I love to do. So
I'm sorry for your loss, and I know you don't want to harp on long, but I do want to say this though. I do think that society makes us feel like we should take time, and oh, it's the circle of life. It is what it is, but sometimes you just need a moment,
yeah.
and don't apologize for taking time for yourself and sitting in something that you considered someone as a friend. Girl, please. Okay. And again, I am sorry for your loss. And I know it's a cliche saying, but all will be well. With time, it's gonna get better. And
Yeah.
prayers to her family as well, to what's
I-
going on.
she was so a joy to be. So yeah, but it just, what it does, it makes me more cognizant, more aware of relationships that I have. Make
Mm-hmm.
that you are always present. You know what I mean?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
If I can give anybody anything today, that person that you've been thinking that you want to call them. That person should be like, I was thinking about them, but I haven't even
Yeah.
reach out, because
Mm-hmm.
and you don't ever want to be in a position where you're like, oh, I'll see them, when
Right.
they're right.
Mm-hmm.
And then something like that happens and you like, damn, I just saw them, like this can't be, so nobody has any regrets,
Right.
which have any regrets because of the fact that we had done things with her that were like milestones for her, and she was just so happy. And I thank God I videotaped everything.
Mm-hmm.
Go back on my timeline on my Instagram, Shay Renee Health and Wellness, and I can see videos of her and
Mm-hmm.
countless pictures of her in my phone. So it's like she's always with me. And I feel like she always there to like, don't do that. Oh yeah. Do that. Even to this day. So
That's
yeah.
good.
But y'all, enough of that.
You got this, friend. You got it. You got
So,
this.
friend, let's make this a little less sad. What you been doing?
Girl, nothing. Literally. I don't have nothing to say. I literally haven't been doing too much of nothing. I went to Atlanta last week. And
Oh,
yeah, I think so. I went to Atlanta. So my brother's there. So we spent some time together.
okay.
The kids on spring break this week, child, but we ain't doing nothing. And, but yeah, this really happened. Oh, Saturday, my kids were mad at me because I made them. We did an old fashioned get up 8 o'clock in the morning, clean this house.
Ooh, baby.
And I ain't talking about no straight. No, we clean and clean it.
Oh,
Wipe down these baseboards. Wipe down my cabinets. Clean out my fridge. Like a clean. Like so.
So you said spring. The clock is going forward, and we gonna go forward with this cleaning. Okay.
Come on, cleans up. Okay. So, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Boring.
What's up, Kalani Harrelson? Good evening, ladies. Child. I don't watch any of those shows. I'm up editing my video, and I still want to support. I enjoy watching y'all. You're entertaining. Thank you so much. You gotta tell us what where you put your videos at, because I went to subscribe to this channel and I didn't see anything on there. So you have to tell me what channel. Put it in the chat which channel you are putting videos up on so we can support you. I would love to do that. Yeah. Like a film. She does like big serious stuff. Like she's I think she told us that in another video. Yeah, Kalani.
Yeah, I missed that. Shout out to you, Kalani.
That's Miss Tyler Perry, honey. Okay.
Hey.
In the games with the peoples. Reality with Diva D says nobody. Okay, girl. I don't even know what I said.
Who you got the?
She said nobody for something, but I think it was just a response to something.
No, what you said about YouTube. How can we get in the algorithm?
Oh,
yeah. She said nobody.
It's a struggle. It's the struggle. Emma Crawford is in the building. What's up? What's up? How you bees? Who said that? Hello, Sean, dear, and everyone. Hello. Emma Crawford says, sorry for your loss. So does Social Butterfly. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Pecan Tan. Oh, I love that. Because butter pecan is my ice cream. Okay. But Pecan Tan said, hey, ladies, what up? What?
Too.
Gabby. Oh, that's yours too?
Huh?
You like butter pecan too?
No, I say I like her name. I don't eat ice cream. Fun fact.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, that's real. That is a fun fact.
You want to know another one?
What?
I don't eat cookies. I don't eat cake. Yeah. Pies.
You must be skinty. Because, baby, the way these 30 pounds need to come the hell up off me.
No, ma'am. I do not eat it.
Yeah. Gabby Janice says, hey, ladies, but that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. Social Butterfly says, not sure if you all have ever held a panel to discuss relationships, both intimate and familial. You all seem to be around the same age as my son, and I'd love to get your perspective on our situation. You know what? That's a good idea.
We could definitely take it there. I'm not mad.
Yeah, because you know what? That's a good idea, because we always talk about the shows and stuff. Good to like kind of give insight on personal things that go on, right? Because everybody can, a lot of people can relate.
Yeah.
Reality with DVD says yes. Gabby Janice says praline peanut is better. Oh, praline peanut. That sounds interesting. But I done love me some butter. Child, let me tell you something with the butter pecan. I'll get the butter pecan and you got to get the Haagen-Dazs, okay? And sometimes I'll get the Southern butter pecan, okay? And I'll get me some more pecans and chop them up and put it right up on there, okay? So I'm eating more pecans than ice cream, which is probably the better thing to do. But yeah, girl, it's a party, A in the bowl, okay? Kalani Because my girl and I have a podcast called Clink with Cam and Kay on our channel. All things Cam and Kay. Thanks for the love. Oh,
Okay.
sure. Okay, I'm going to subscribe as soon as I get
I
off.
am too. Shout out. Okay.
Yeah, you got to tell us that stuff. We likes to support our
And
people.
do. And we'll shout you out. Shout
Yeah,
out.
Gabby. So y'all go and follow, subscribe to
Yeah.
Wilson's channel, and then come right on back up in here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby Janice says, pecan. Yes, yes, pecan is. All right, y'all. So let's get into the things, to the things. I ain't changed this daggone. I just noticed I didn't change the screen outline thing. Remind me to do that when we get up off here. So y'all, we're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Potomac first because that has been the thing that has been dragging its ass all season. I am so disappointed in the Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't even know what to do. The whole season, these fools have allowed Robin to get away scot-free. I don't get it.
Don't leave out Giselle either.
Yeah, and Giselle too. Giselle should have gotten, they should have dug in her ass too, because number one, somebody needs, and Ashley for that matter too, because Ashley, you dragging out this divorce. Giselle, you don't never had no damn story besides them cheering. Okay. And Robin, you committed the ultimate sin by not even talking about your life last season. I'm tired of her skating on by. She does not. She what she'll do is say, "Okay, I don't care. Okay, what do you gotta say now?" She'll stand there screaming and yelling, and that's just supposed to make everybody just forget about what you did.
And here's my thing. Let me shout out to Gabby. She said, Sean, how's your baby since the school? She's fine. They're on break right now. I'm still waiting for the principal to call me back. But as of now, we're okay. I did a video 2 weeks ago. Quick side note. And a parent walked up on my youngest child. She just turned 6 and told her that she fight kids. And yes, ma'am.
And
So,
I fight adults.
and know about it. And this actually happened. I guess a lot of happened on Valentine's Day. That happened on Valentine's Day. I didn't find out until the next day. My husband called me and was like, "Why you didn't tell me what happened with Kinsley?" I'm like, "What happened with her? What are you talking about?" And they called him and told him about it, and he's telling me about it. I said, "I have no clue. Nobody has told me anything. Blah blah blah." They didn't take a report until the next day. They didn't call and tell us until the next day. And they was trying to get in contact with the parent, and the parent, her excuse was that her emotions got the best of her and got in the way. But everybody said that, and she did it to my child and another little girl.
Oh no.
And everybody said that the kids were just looking up at her like, because she was chewing them out. She was chewing them out. And she said that she'll fight them and blah, blah, blah. Because her son told her that our kids was bullying him. And I don't know who I was more upset at, the parent or the freaking teacher, because the teacher pointed out the girls to the parent and told them to come over there. But yeah.
No.
Long story short, guess what happened? We haven't gotten a full, ending to the situation. They've keeping them separated. They haven't played together since February because the next day he wanted to play with them. And they was like, "No, y'all cannot." And I'm like, "You're so stupid," because they're 5 and 6. They're going to fight and be friends literally the next day. So, baby, when that happened, when I tell you I was hot as fish grease, do you hear me?
See, and you know what? Adults are very annoying and very ignorant because you up here doing all of that, and you see, you ain't you. Ooh, she'd have got a motherfucker like me that would have came up there and whooped her ass and didn't ask no questions. Okay.
And see, I was trying to get to the school, but they was like, "Don't come up here, don't come up here." And I think they was keeping us separate on purpose, like not letting know what happened. Because I was pissed. I'm like, "You know what my child looks like? I have no clue what you look like or your child look like."
Exactly.
I couldn't tell. You can come run up on us at any moment. I have no clue what could happen, right? And then I'm pissed at the teacher because I'm like, all this stuff that's going on in the world, and
Right.
she's coming to you already aggravated, hollering and mad, and you put my child out.
Because people be out here shooting up schools and everything else, and you gonna sit up here and tell who my kid is and point them out in the crowd. You know what? Bring them out gonna be a real deal today. I know you fucking lying. Let me tell you something, because my son, I think I all about my son was getting bullied at school, and I actually saw the little boy and his mama today, but
Mm,
any of that. I
mm,
out to the teacher and I said, "Hey, my son has come home and expressed that little so and so been bumping at the gums a little too much and saying some
mm.
things. I'm gonna need you to step on in there, okay?" But that's me being a responsible parent.
Thank you.
So the teacher moved them. They were sitting next to each other and they moved seats. Now my son, I go to the school today and I see the mom. I went to the PTA meeting and I've seen the mama. And
Mm,
I had every piece of me to go and talk to the mama and be like, you know, your son be fucking with my son.
mm-hmm.
Your son fuck with my son. Now that I know what you look like, I'm gonna beat your. But I ain't do that. I
Yeah.
handled it. We gonna go with the things. I seen the mama and the little boy today at a little thing we went to. All was good in the hood. My son was like,
Mhm.
"Hey, little so and so," and I was like, "Oh, he your friend now?"
Yeah.
Quickly, like you said, kids change.
Mm-hmm.
You coming up here talking shit to children? You ain't gonna. You know these kids
5
got.
and 6 year olds. And I'm not one of them parents that say, "Ooh, my child would never." All them kids bad. I'm just gonna call the same thing. I don't gonna sit and say like she just this innocent little old child. Nope, she bad. All them kids bad. But at the same time, they're 5 and 6. What are
Mhm.
they doing that's considered bullying? Because if it really was that, the teacher would have been saying, "Hey, look, Kinsley over here kicking folks every 5 minutes. Look, Kinsley like that." We've never gotten it.
The problem is that damn teacher is an idiot. She don't know how to problem solve. So you're not thinking, and you sitting up here telling a parent who the kids are. She should.
Pointed my child out. I was like, I said, "Oh no, teacher."
Mm. Right. When and all the time says, but the teacher should have never pointed them out. She was wrong for that. If something would have happened to them, she would have been
You would
responsible.
have been held responsible. I agree.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna come up here and whoop your ass. And you might not make it to breathe. You might not breathe another day, bitch. Because if something happened to my damn kid, I know you lying.
I
Mm,
was pissed. That was the last
yeah.
time I did a video. Back on YouTube since I did that video, I was pissed. But yeah, she's
Right.
good, Gabby. Thank you for checking up. That was a long story short, but that's what happened.
Now, see, yeah, this why you know what? We got to have panels on stuff like this because
We
these
need a panel.
they damn mind. But y'all, back to the damn housewives people, cause they gonna make me get on down to the Memphis and whoop somebody's ass, okay? Cause I don't play that about the babies.
Yeah,
Child.
yeah.
Where
But
the hell?
sorry about that, Gabby. Oh man.
I can't even remember what the fuck we was talking about. Cause I'm thinking about child.
So about the Potomac heifers, this is my thoughts. This doggone season really has been slow. It ain't been giving much. I am over the why Robin and Candace ain't talking anymore. Why is this the biggest conversation for the entire season when when Giselle and Candace had the biggest blow up? Nobody have checked Giselle and said, "Girl, do you feel like you need to go and apologize? You
Nothing.
don't want to say nothing to her and Chris, like, and you're wanting to walk around with the attitude as if somebody did something to you."
The problem with her, we're gonna address Gabby real quick because I want her to know we see it. My daughter got jumped for her shoes, and I went to the school and raised hell. Got a report the very next day. What?
This is wild.
See, I tell you
I'm
what,
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Half makes me feel like I want to pull my, not even half. Like I'm at 80% of wanting to pull my kids out of school.
That's
So
why I like homeschooling now. I just I wish that I had. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is gonna be a 1,000% parental transparent moment for me. I don't have the patience.
Yeah. Oh, I understand that. No.
Kudos to the good teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me go to work. I will go to work. I will do my assignments. I will make sure
Yeah.
every 2 weeks. I cannot. I couldn't do.
Yeah.
I don't got the patience. But you know what I will do? I will work enough to put my baby in private school.
Private.
That's
Yeah.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
but damn, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry, Gabby, too. Wow. This is wow.
Crazy. Crazy.
These folks crazy.
Being a parent ain't for the weak. Okay. This is weak. Child.
It's a lot of praying and everything that go along with it.
But you're right about the Robin and Candace situation taking over too long. Giselle got away scot-free too for not being held accountable for all that shit that she did last week. You made that man lose his job, all of that. It was team too much. Y'all don't have no storyline. You don't have nothing going on. And see, the thing about you, Giselle, you try to smother us with your adorable daughters. That's about the only thing that you got going on for yourself. And they about to, all of them about to be gone to college. So what the fuck you about to do now? What you
correct.
about? Because the girls is gone.
Them twins gonna give a run for her money, but I've always felt that way.
Oh,
Every time them twins always gonna check Giselle at every moment in time.
yeah,
She needed Grace there to balance it out because I feel like them girls give her the business every time. But
absolutely.
even outside of the girls, for me, I don't feel like we saw enough of them for it to be centered and for us
Right,
to have a conversation or a storyline.
right.
For me, that's just my opinion. We saw him here and there, but she didn't show him enough. And that's probably her and Jamal's decision not to do that. But still, I didn't get the, oh my gosh, they grew up before I was like, I didn't get there with Grace. I was like,
I did from the flashback.
did not.
It just, and you know what? It wasn't even just because it was them. It was more of a, oh my God, you're gonna blink. And I'm thinking about my own son. I'm
Yeah.
blink. And ironically, it made me think about your son. It made me think about, wow, he just turned 18. Like, oh my God, he's about to go to college. Like, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
on one day, like where I'm a blink and my son will be 18, and I'm going to
Mhm.
have to drive or get on a plane and take
Right.
somebody to school.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah. I feel the heart, and I get where you're coming from because that part is true, but I don't know if I felt it enough to come across the TV, especially when she was in the confessional trying to make a tear fall out of her eye. Baby, blink a little bit harder to make this tear fall because it's not
Right.
giving what you thought it gave.
It
I
never
don't
did.
feel the sympathy, empathy of anything. And not saying that she's not going to miss her child. I would never say that about any parent. As much as I don't even like Giselle, I know she's going to miss the heck out of Grace.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she was trying too hard, like to make it cry and make it so more emotional than what it really is. For me, that's what I got. It just came out fake. But other than that, this Sunday's episode, because they are boring, Gabby. Like they give absolutely
You
nothing.
right.
They gave absolutely nothing. But this past episode, I'm like, what are we doing?
Absolutely nothing.
What is this?
A bunch of malarkey, because the episode started off where they were at Kiana's place. But shout out to Kiana's place. Her place is right next door to Black Swan, which is a black-owned restaurant in Baltimore that's real bougie. So all the bougie people go there. So I'm gonna go up to her. I don't know if I want to get lazy. If she got a little sugaring going on up there, I might go up there and
You'll
support
do
her.
that.
I don't want nobody shooting the heads out of my damn armpits. Okay, you can't be shooting me. I don't like that. Okay, that's scary. It looking like it hurt.
Candace hit me like she like it was nothing.
And yeah, Whitney just, yeah, girl, because I'm just, yeah. I was like, girl, what? Did you put deodorant on? I don't know. I can't do it. But I agreed with Kiana. She was like, you know what? I expected y'all to come and check on me, mainly Wendy, because you
More with yeah.
so I don't really know why you had so many expectations of Candace, because people don't remember Candace. That was her first time meeting her when they met at Black Swan.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
he was like, I thought you guys are my girls. You supposed to come check on me, whatever. Girl, you need to be directing that to Wendy. And Wendy told us, no, we very much so. We're worried about you. We just didn't want to overwhelm you and whatever. But Wendy, you didn't even want to stay in the room with her.
So with that, I feel like editing is chopping it up and making it worse than what it really is.
Yeah.
For me. But I do feel like it did look and sound bad when Wendy said that.
Mm.
But I can't believe I'm about to say this. Ooh. I'm starting to get a little sour taste in my mouth by actually saying,
Oh.
I agree with Giselle. Like, your friends should have checked on you. Like,
Ooh,
what are we doing?
I got to drink on that.
My mouth, I can't believe I
Woo!
had to say that. Right. Woo, that was a hard one. But Wendy, where were you? Like, you knew she was sick on the plane. You knew she was sick when y'all landed. This
Right.
was no excuse.
Mm.
You should have went and checked. Now, let me give it to Giselle. You weren't going to check because you was concerned. You was going to check because you wanted to make it known that, oh, your friends did not check on you.
She wanted to be messy. That's what she
Very
wanted.
much so.
Mm.
Very much so. So, but yeah.
I'm like, listen, Kiana, you must have had some cinnamon toast crunch for breakfast and you bloated out. It is what it is, girl. And you had to sit on the toilet and get yourself together. I understand, baby. You just do your little scroll on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
self, okay? Because you can't undergo the shitterman demons. You got to let them on out. Release thyself, okay? And don't worry about what other people thinking about. You just take your little mic off and go have you a moment, girl.
Just
Go
go sit down somewhere. It's gonna be all right.
sit on down, set it on down. But child, moving on from them. Then we got I think what was in the next scene? That was when Giselle took the, get her daughter. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
We got Sharice coming back. I just, why do we keep trying to make fetch happen? Sharice, I don't know if they feel some type of loyalty with Sharice because, she was the one that chose the original people for the cast. But girl, you is not on the show no more. Like, you're not
But
entertaining.
see, I got to bring Giselle back up. When she went to go talk to Karen, I know I'm skipping a little bit, but when she went to go talk to Karen, you did not care about them bridging a relationship. You
No,
was there because you know they're gonna get into it. You know they do not like each other. Nothing was
exactly.
genuine about her going over there talking to Karen, asking her to go and come to the little shindig. Like, girl, please, we see you for who you are at this point, but Sharice, girl, let it go. Please.
Child. And
Let it go.
she walked up in Robin house, probably reminiscing on, damn, I used to live in a house. Because Sharice looked like she lives in a townhouse.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she goes over Robin house, and Robin probably gonna lose that damn house, quiet as it's kept, because her ass gonna get kicked off this show this season. I'm pretty sure. Because you're on, and that's my thing. I would be the epitome of Sambo on this show, so I could stay on and not be broke anymore. She
Yeah.
gonna be townhouse in Arundel Mills. That's what she gonna be living in, because Robin thinks that her shit don't stink. I
Right.
think because somehow Robin is written into Giselle's contract. People don't know that.
Mm.
And when Giselle got moved to second seat,
Baby,
that
that says everything.
all that y'all need, y'all better stop playing.
Stop playing.
Because you are not exempt. If Nene can get the boot, if Vicky Gunvalson can get the boot, if Lisa Vanderpump can decide to leave a show and not be back on the show, don't think this OG thing is really the biz naive. Because
That's my thing. Yes.
you're done.
Especially when the seating chart came out and Giselle got pushed down to seat number 2.
I think.
especially.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this to bring up Nene.
Mm-hmm.
Even when Nene didn't get all of her episodes on her last season, she still had first chair. She still had first chair. She did not get pushed down to the bottom. So
Yep.
I feel like this says a lot. Y'all should definitely be shaking in y'all blonde wig and trying to fix it together because they coming after y'all as they should.
Absolutely. Keep on talking, sis. I got to answer this
Okay,
one.
no problem. So Gabby said Robin had a storyline and didn't use it. Here's the thing, because she allowed Robin, as in she allowed Giselle to kind of talk her into, girl, don't worry about it. You know you got to do. That's my opinion. I ain't saying it's actual and factual. I'm just saying that's my opinion. But if Robin had any sense, like you saying, Gabby, she should have used it and worked it. So
Literally.
much so, instead of hollering, I don't care, when we see you clearly care, even so much to the point, we don't even see her and Juan talking anymore. After they had that little one conversation, we ain't seen Juan since.
Because Juan is over it. Listen, Robin is so used to somebody dismissing her feelings. She don't even know how to talk about what's going on with her.
Mm-hmm.
If you smart, you get Mr. Juan Dixon on the payroll and tell him, listen, you motherfucker, you've been disrespectful our entire relationship. You better do what the fuck you need to do for us to stay on this show. Cause you
Hey,
know,
you ain't got no job, Craig. You better get it together. Get it
don't
together.
to no more wash and folds with no more bitches. Don't go and get no press on nails done with nobody else at the nail salon. And please keep your dick in this house at least until I finish recording for the season. And anything that you do, keep it out the public.
Keep
Don't
it
go
out.
in somebody's damn hotel. The stuff that he was doing was just so blatantly disrespectful that I'm just like, girl, what?
And even so, to that, with the Juan and Robin situation, when Giselle was saying all this stuff about Chris, like they dragged it on. It literally was the whole season. So much so that Sesame Street Face had jumped in. So much so that Ashley brought her group of friends on the situation. Like they dragged it literally to hell and back. Now here it is, Robin in the actual thing that y'all was claiming Chris was doing, and now mom's the like, where's the top conversation?
They don't know what to talk about. They don't have shit to talk about. But see, somebody said, Gabby, I think said it, or somebody said in the comments, I think it went away. Robin finally had a storyline and didn't even
Oh
use it.
yeah, yeah.
That was
Mm-hmm.
my thing is, what Robin, what are you gonna do next season? What you gonna do next season? Because you are not you've basically taped your whole ordeal for this season. You didn't capitalize off of the moment. Now what you expect us to find interesting? You ain't ordered no hats. You ain't showed no business. You ain't got no business. You ain't even show I love that giving you the real tea calls her kids Cain and Abel.
Oh,
He said, and Cain and Abel.
not Cain and Abel, Lord. Jeez Louise.
I'm like, you ain't even show Cain and Abel this season.
Oh man.
That is hilarious though. Shout out to giving you the real tea. Hell. But yeah, like you have not talked about any real anything. You are fake as all get up. And
Yep.
I'm tired of her feeling like she can overtalk people and overpower them. And as far as her situation with Candace, I hate to say it, but I can kind of see where she's coming from with Candace. Candace, you talked all this shit all over social media about Robin. But then again, Candace was only telling the truth. She was like, well, you
Um.
guys sat up there and talked about my marriage, but you pretended like you were supporting me. But I think in Robin's head, she really thought she was supporting Candace, but you're not, because you sat up there and upheld Giselle and all of the stuff that she was doing. You didn't go back and really tell Giselle, girl, you need to stop playing around. That
Thank you.
how they
Thank
come
you.
like that. So
And
it's like I take it back. I'm like
thank
Heavenly.
you for taking it back, friend. Thank you for taking it back.
I'm gonna take it back
Because
because
here's the thing. I think when it comes to Robin and Candace, and why Robin feel like she's she deserved the award for being friend of the years, but you did this fake I'm on your side. But as the season kept going last year, you was clearly not on her side as much. That's A.
mm-hmm,
B, when the reunion hit, baby, you cold switch like a mother.
mm-hmm,
And literally said, "Well, we need to all agree that don't no married man need to be caught up in the hotel for this to literally happen to you 2 weeks later." Okay, so and we know Candace can be gutter low down and say some off the wall stuff.
mm-hmm.
She spared you. She didn't give you a Giselle read. She didn't give you a Monique read. Like she spared you. And for you to, and here's I think the kicker that I think people not was been added into from Sunday's episode. You went to the bloggers, so you're trying to make it seem like she's acting erratic for no reason, but
Right,
you're the one who flipped on me. I thought we was friends, and you
right.
code switch at the reunion, and then to find out you telling bloggers out information. And you want to make it seem like I'm crazy for acting and reacting the way I am. No, Robin gets no grace from me. None.
And you know what the reality is, though? Here's the real deal. Candace, Robin was never your friend. I don't know
That
why
part.
it seems to think that all of a sudden Robin was like her bestie. She was not.
Never.
I barely talked. And Robin, old dry speaking ass, she speaks so monotone. She has
So,
volume to her voice, like one level.
yep.
And I looked at Candace like she was a little sister. And no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't. Okay. I don't know. Candace, you got to your picker is off. I don't understand. But here's my thing with Candace that really pisses me off. You can forgive Robin over and over again. You will do whatever it takes to be in Giselle's good graces, but you couldn't repair your relationship with Monique. Full
Yeah.
of understanding. Now, it is not okay for Monique to be putting her hands on nobody at all.
Mm-hmm.
However, Candace, you done picked up utensils in your house to set, to puncture people, pretending like you were going to anyway. And then you have had this ongoing feud with Ashley, where her husband is damn suing your ass. You ended up winning, thank the Lord. Okay, it got dismissed. But now you friends with Ashley again. And Ashley has been the most disrespectful.
The most.
I don't,
The
but
most.
yet you went to the courthouse to file paperwork on Monique and get her to go to jail. This person that was married with 3 children, and you're going to get her taken out of her kids' lives because you were embarrassed. She embarrassed your ass.
I will add on in my opinion only. I ain't saying this is actual and factual. This is Shun's opinion. They do not reflect the views of shayreneeonline. Okay? Here's my thoughts. I feel like Candace took bad advice from Robin and Giselle.
And did.
And I think they were the one who told her, girl, you better go sue. Girl, you better put some charges on her. My opinion, I ain't read that nowhere. I ain't saying nobody came out. This is just my opinion. And the reason why I'm coming to that conclusion, because at the reunion, Giselle had a whole security and bodyguard there. Like she was just so much in fear of her life and talking about how she was scared and how she was this and that. So because of that, I do feel like she had bad counsel.
Yeah.
And it went too far, and I don't know if they can pull back from it because you listened to them heifers and they were never on your side. And this is a discussion I feel like people will always be on two separate ends of the spectrums because I feel the same way about Monique. Monique, you took in the very woman that despised you from the day you sat down and told her you had 4 houses. She
Right.
has despised you since the day y'all sat down.
She's a hater.
She ain't never liked you.
No.
She always talked crap about you. And you let her in knowing she was behind the bull.
That's what I'm saying.
What
It's a
are we doing?
it's this, I've been calling it the sorority shenanigans. They really think that they hazing bitches to be in their sorority on this show. And it's
Mm-hmm.
too much. Y'all are too damn grown for that.
Yeah,
And I don't even think nobody going for no hazing shit in 2024 because they probably like, bitch, you want to paddle do what? To who?
yeah,
That's alleged. I don't know because I ain't my business. I ain't in none of that. But I'm just saying from what the people say out in the streets. The streets said y'all be paddle whipping people. But that's, it is what it is. Ain't nobody handling that no more because this day and age of social media
yeah,
and the day and age of sock 'em bop, ain't nobody doing that. They gonna be like, you gonna do what? I'm
yeah,
my money. Either you like me or not, and I'm a join, and that's that. I think that Giselle literally thinks that she is Big Sister Almighty on the show,
mm-hmm.
and she is trying to gather the girls,
Yeah,
and cannot be gathered.
yeah. Not at this point. I think,
Mm-mm.
especially by Karen being on the Wendy and Candace side of it all,
Mm-hmm.
the balance is off. Even when they had their little separate conversation that was in the DR, Giselle really was trying to get Karen back on this side. Come back over here. Don't be friends with them. In so many words, she was trying to say it. She was trying to say it without saying it. Baby, I was picking up what you was putting down, Miss Giselle. But I don't understand now that the balance, I say, is off. Mia is kind of going with the wherever the wind blow, that's where she go. So you can't rely on Mia to really be fully. I feel like she'll be more on that side with Giselle now, but she still kind of flow with the wind. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, of course, is gonna always be on this side. And of course, we know Robin and Giselle gonna always click up.
Yeah, I think Mia is going to be pretty much the new face of things because Mia is that person that's not afraid to, she's not afraid to talk. She's not afraid to answer questions.
Yep.
And she's not afraid to tell her, spill her own tea. She
Even
going to,
if it is a lie.
yeah, she lie a lot. She going to tell some lies along the way,
Even if it is
baby.
a lie, she gonna say something.
Tell it, though. She going to
Yeah.
tell it, okay? Because baby, you ain't even know how old your husband is, because that's just what you do, and you don't remember nothing. You don't know how old you are. You don't know how old your husband is. Hell, Jacqueline had to say, "Girl, he is 72, girl.
Yeah,
He is
I
70,
do feel like
he is 175 years old."
he really is. The
Oh,
man is old. I do feel like the dynamic of this show is about to change.
yeah.
And especially when the lady did the article
Mm,
about colorism. And now you have, because now Andy is out here with Candace and Wendy with
yep.
this whole PR stunt, in my opinion, because they're having to ease it over.
Yeah.
Giselle and Robin and Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all should be counting out. Somebody between them three are leaving.
Your days are numbered.
Yep, one of them three are. I don't think they'll get rid of all three of them,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody in their lineup, somebody's leaving.
Or they're going to demote somebody to a friend to humble them.
Yeah, somebody. I'll be honest. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this again. I would actually rather to see Robin there than Giselle.
I'm going to agree with you.
Okay.
Said that before. I feel like Robin would be forced because I think Robin has a story. I think that Robin would actually be a good addition to the cast if she wasn't so busy trying to thinking that she's like, oh, I'm above it all. I'm Giselle's friend, so I don't have to tell my life story.
Yep.
So if Giselle wasn't there, then Robin would be forced to work because everybody will be asking her questions and she wouldn't have anybody to bounce off of
Yep.
to try to be secluded. And
And
it would,
I feel like she'll be better as far as the friend group.
I think so too.
Giselle is holding her back. She
Mm.
can't have real, authentic friendships because of Giselle. Even when it come down to Wendy, why are you so upset at Wendy?
You have no reason to be so mad at Wendy.
None whatsoever. Like
And why was
you,
he at the crab boil thing?
she had she was getting an award. They said
Oh, okay.
she
I
was
was like,
getting a reward. Award.
weird. And baby, a neck bone, whatever. Don't come back. Okay. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no
I
more,
don't think she's coming back.
no more. I hope not.
She's
Baby.
not received well at all.
I'm like, do you ever do any work? You supposed to be a lawyer. Where's the litigation? I don't understand. What is you doing? I
I
don't need
just
rest to go to nobody's courtroom.
I just want her to find some foundation that match her complexion.
I want her to find some clothes that matches. Period. I want her to stop thinking that wearing labels all day is actually dressing. I want
Sheree.
to stop. I want her to dress for the events that she's going to, and I
Mm-hmm.
want her to find a weave that doesn't look as Barbie doll esque as the ones that she's been wearing. Okay,
Yeah,
it's given very synthetic. It's giving.
yeah. Everything from the beginning to the end. Like I'm not impressed. I don't think she's coming back. I can see her maybe being a friend of the show, but I don't kind of see her coming back.
I
Uh
don't know why she would need to be a friend.
that too. But
Ain't
I don't
nobody.
think she's coming back.
Helena 357 says, I think Ashley is leaving. You
Okay.
I can see that though, because Ashley is probably so caught up on do I keep getting this money or do I hold on to Michael's checks? Which that would be the dumbest thing she ever did. Continue to get your own money, sis. Don't hold on to this man. I think Ashley feel like she gonna outlive Michael. That's what I think. She's like, hold on and wait until he croak and then see if I can get more money.
I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Follow with me, friend.
Okay.
So remember when they was in the DR, she's FaceTiming Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Michael turns his camera off. She says in her confessional that he will sue her if he is shown.
Wow.
Okay. Now, after that episode, that wasn't last week, that was week before last. After that episode, she took to her Instagram and went live and was talking about how the reunion had just wrapped. And she was saying how she's not in this good space anymore. She's enjoyed the journey. There was a lot going on in my personal life that I could not discuss. Wop, wop, wop. I said, either she done got fired
Mm-hmm.
or Michael's about to sue her.
But see, they're still married, so he can't sue her.
Right. And this is my thought. This is my theory. Y'all follow along with me. I think Michael has gotten in her tail and told her which way you was going. Is what made me say this. Either you get off this show and keep getting my money,
Mm-hmm.
or if you continue to stay on this show and talk about us,
Get a divorce. And I'm
all your strings are being cut.
yeah.
Friend, I'm gonna send it to you in the DM so you can see it.
Yeah, I want to watch her. I think she's trying to create some type of I saw a quick clip of it on I think Neighborhood Talk or something like that. And but I want to see the whole thing. But I think she just trying to stir the pot a little bit. I feel like because that's what Ashley does. But Ashley, if you can't talk about Michael, then what are you really talking about?
Right.
So
When you see the look on her face, it's giving something probably did happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the happening is Michael.
Yeah, that man has got her in quite the chokehold, for real. That's why women that want to be marrying these men with all this money, you better be careful. You better be careful,
Cause
especially if
look at you.
own money. You sitting up here now, you looking like boo boo the damn fool when they ready to leave you because they got you in such a chokehold that you can't even come up for air.
And see, she probably thought, oh, I'm this young little sweet thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make him change his mind. He's a businessman first. And baby, Michael has been around the block a couple of times. So there's nothing you can do and or say to make him do anything other than have this ironclad prenup in the way. His accountant was like, make sure she signed this paper.
Mm-hmm.
Let her be known that this ain't that. Because Mia made a good point. You was happy
Yep.
about getting this good old divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Reunion come and it's womp womp womp. I
And
got put in the trick bag.
she thought she was really doing something when she made him sign. Remember that season where she made him sign something for the extension? Oh, if I make it 10 years, I get this.
Thank you.
If I do this, I get this. Like she really thought that she was doing something, making him sign that because he had cheated or allegedly cheated or whatever the case may be. Girl, you don't even know what you had him signing.
Thank you. And Michael laughed at you. Like, okay. You think you're doing something? Oh, all right. Okay.
Hey, okay, you're such a bad bitch. All right. Like, please. Please. Boo and back to that bullshit.
Yeah, but yeah.
Moving on. We get to the last scene where everybody goes over to Shasha's house, okay? The townhouse of it all. My, how we have fallen from the champagne room. No sex in the champagne room for you, okay? So she having this crab boil, and child, the crabs was given not crabbing. They was not given at all, apparently. She came a long way from them dumping the crabs in the kitchen to now they was just terrible. But everybody comes over there, and Jacqueline and Mia finally come face to face. Jacqueline and Mia been cool. Like, I don't.
Said the same thing.
Yeah, they've been cool. So my thing is for Jacqueline to even be filming and coming over there, you knew Mia was coming. Mia is main cast. So you couldn't have possibly sat your ass at that table and didn't think that Mia was about to make an entrance. You definitely didn't think that. So they sit down and talk and come to the conclusion that Mia is still triggered by Jacqueline leaving her in a situation where she was basically hurt by another man in a very disrespectful manner. I can't say the word, okay? She was violated, and she kind of blames, well, mainly blames Jacqueline for leaving her like that. So Jacqueline acknowledges that she believes that she knows that that's what it is, and that's why she's let Mia slide with a lot of her disrespectfulness over the years because of, how that went down. And Mia was like, I'm trying to heal from it. I've been going to therapy, whatever the case may be. So I just want them to deal with those issues that they have and move on with their friendship. You know, Child, what you think?
I agree. I said the same thing on my other video, and I was like, they already cool. They been cool. You can tell
Yeah.
when they were sitting there that there was no bad blood. There was nothing. For y'all to have not been friends or whatever the case may be, y'all wouldn't have been sitting there that calm.
Right.
Like we saw what y'all did last season. Y'all wouldn't be sitting here this calm. That's that. I also feel like bringing up the situation was hmm. I felt like it was a way to make it seem like that was the problem, and I don't feel like it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. I don't feel like that was the real problem.
Mm-hmm.
And because even when she said, I feel like I know what it is, that gave so much of the producers fed you that line.
Or they have playing games with each other and like, girl, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna act like I'm just so distraught over this, okay? Because I be lying all the time. So they're not gonna say what hit them, okay? They'll just think it's just another one of my lies. Or maybe I'm not lying. But this is how I'm gonna get you back on the show, okay? I'm gonna bring this up and then you're gonna come back. We're gonna get back together like Thelma and Louise, and it's just gonna be all good in the hood. Ciao.
Yep.
Boo and bye to Mia and Jacqueline. My
That
question,
it was so fake. And Mia trying to cry.
child,
Like the tear could not come. It was a mess. I just did not like it. She was like, I feel like I know what it is, what happened years ago. And Mia gave me, oh yeah, that's what we did practice. All right. I'm like, y'all are horrible actors and actresses. This was horrible. Yeah.
basura. But my question for Mia is, who gonna be sitting behind you at this reunion, honey? Is it gonna
Gordon,
be your new dude?
Dr. G there.
Oh, he is.
Robin gave away some of spoilers when she did Watch What Happened Live with Andy.
Oh, wow.
And from Robin, and Andy agreed that he was taking up for Mia.
Okay. Mia must got some clink clink pussy over there, cause that girl, you got your ex-husband still defending you, and you got your new nigga doing interviews with Carlos King, praising you and what's in your drawers, child.
I think with Gordon, I think for him because he is 72,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like I'm too old to start.
Yeah.
And I got these little children, like her kid's not even 10 that they have together, I believe.
No, they're
You
not.
know, and we got these kids together. So I think he's pretty much at the point I play along to get along. You know,
Yeah.
which you already spilled the beans on. I'll let you go have a little fun over there. You know, go do what you want to do. Don't embarrass me. But why do I need to leave? Where I need to go? Like, I'm
Right.
72 years old. So
Child, old as sin. But listen, that was all that episode was given.
that was
I don't even know how we made it over an hour talking about that.
we
Oh,
did have some other conversations.
we had other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But y'all roll right on into the medicine of the wives, okay? Where is Angie when you need her? Because I start doing timestamps so that we
Oh,
let the peoples know, like you can hop to what you wants to get to.
yeah.
Do what's this 103:23? Got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a timestamp as we go. Married to Medicine. Now, I feel like we didn't need 3 parts to this. So many things are going through my head. Why is Apollo here? That's the first thing. Secondly, really the first thing, Quad, you still didn't apologize for nothing. Quad, you don't like these women. They are not, you don't want to be friends with them. You are clearly here just to get a check. Okay. And the whole situation with her and the Simone thing and what Simone said, Simone was pretty much talking about what was going on in your life. Since you don't talk about what's going on in your life, somebody got to have you, anybody to know anything was happening with you for you to even be here. What are you contributing to this show, Quad? Besides this terrible dress and this terrible banana wig you got on your head. You look
bad.
She was dressed like she was going to be in a Chiquita Banana commercial doing the cha-cha in the Moringa line. No, girl.
I don't even give her that. She gave so low budget to me.
Yes.
It gave very low budget.
It was Baps. That's what it was.
Yes, exactly. It was so low budget.
That wig was trash.
Yeah, it was ratty looking.
Always looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Either she let somebody dress her like that.
Yeah.
I you know what? I don't want to see Quad step back on this screen, on this show, until she has a genuine relationship with these women on this show. It is so evidently clear that she is here for a check. We don't even know, besides Heavenly saying that Quad has made investments, we don't even know what Quad does to make money. So clearly we know you need it.
Correct.
What are you doing? You're no longer married to medicine, my love.
Not at all.
What are we doing?
So here's my thing when it comes down to Quad. I will respect Quad better if she sat in the mess of I don't like y'all.
Yes.
Instead of having this I have a dream speech every time you talk, girl, get to the point. We don't need this whole theological, let me use all the big words and let me change my tone and voice when I talk. And like, we don't need all the theatrics that comes with it. Stand in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like you heifers.
Right.
I don't call y'all because y'all don't call me.
Mm-hmm.
When I was going through my stuff with Greg, y'all weren't there. Y'all was on Greg's side. Y'all want to like call it out, but yeah, you're over here doing this apology tour and hoping that they apologize back. You apologizing, and not now one of them help us apologize back to you.
No.
And you over here begging, fake crying for your job back because you want to get back in good graces with the girls. But I feel like it'll do you better by just saying, "I don't like y'all." Now what?
Period.
You gonna check me about?
Period. And it's okay to just be friends with Heavenly. You can just be like, you know what? I really only fucks with Heavenly and Dr. Jackie if she'll allow me.
Occasionally, right.
I don't really fuck with you, Toya. I don't like your ass. Sweet Tea, you married to my ex-husband. I don't like you either. And Phaedra, Quad, I don't know why you mad at Phaedra. First of all, Quad tried to make it seem like she got Phaedra on the show. Let's just make it very clear. People can have their opinions about Phaedra, but Phaedra ain't need Quad to get on this show.
You're not at all.
Enough of a, presence in the reality TV world. Her reads are top tier.
Yep.
Don't need Quad. And Quad, let me tell you something, baby. You think you funny and you think you say some little stuff. You ain't no match for Phaedra Parks.
No whatsoever. You'll be crying.
You might
finish with you.
You might want to shut the fuck up. That's what you might.
Mm-hmm.
And Mariah too, because I heard Quiet as a Scamp. Mariah and what's the lady that
Buffy? Buffy.
Yeah, girl, Buffy. Listen, baby. Let me say this. Let it go. Let it go. Now, I was on your side when you was on the show. I still am. I don't think what Jackie did to you was a-okay at all. Okay? But girl, let it go. You are a fatal attraction for this show. It is literally ridiculous. You have got to move on. Move the hell on.
Here's my thing, because I like Buffy when she showed up. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's start there. Secondly, I also feel like Buffy, you're wanting this to be Jackie's demise so bad because you're wanting to get your lick back, and girl, you told your story. The people was on your side. What else do you want?
What else is going on?
You're not going to get a call back to me on said show. Believe it or not, you don't care how much you do this loud over the speaker, how much bad person that Jackie is, baby, Andy likes her. And that's all there is to it. Period. You can't get Andy to change his mind. No. Jackie ain't going nowhere unless Jackie decides to leave.
Exactly.
She's not going anywhere. So you're on your loudspeaker being loud and wrong, thinking that your people finna ready to get her off the show. It ain't about to happen. More importantly, you gave your side of the story. You told it. The people was on your side. Mm-hmm. And you're still hollering about it and talking about it as if it happened yesterday. For me, now I'm losing my sympathy and empathy for you because I feel like you're doing this out of spite. You're not doing this to cause awareness, to fix the situation, because if that was the case and you was really about your big girl draws, baby, you would have said, can we have a conversation? Can we fix it? Baby, that help you get on the show before you doing this stuff. Going after Jackie ain't it. Find another lane. And let me get on you, Mariah, while I'm over here, like the words of Miss Phaedra, get off the Titanic. Why are you over there with Buffy? She is lowering your stock, ma'am. She's lowering your stock. Get away from over there with her. And it's showing y'all looking like two bitter babies. Let it go. Okay, I'm done. That's it.
Well, on to the show, because I don't know what else we can say now. I think Sean is she's about summed it up. Marriage Medicine, moving on. Love and Marriage DC, like no. But no, you are absolutely right. I was gonna say the word on the curve is allegedly Buffy and Mariah have been feeding Sweet Tea reads to give to the girls. But I'm like, Sweet Tea is not even clever enough to know when to. It's like you can't play tennis like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like if I say something, I don't know, stuff just come off top of my damn head all the time. So I don't know how, I can't rehearse a damn read. But
right.
it's, you gotta know when to pull stuff out of the arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hear stuff funny all the time, and I be like, "Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna use that one day." But you gotta know when to pull it out your back pocket.
Right. Yep.
You can't like, okay, boom, I'm gonna just say this. It don't never land. Some things don't land if you don't use it appropriately. So I don't know why she doing that, but nevertheless, I bring up the whole Buffy and Mariah situation because Jackie and Quad had a moment in between, for lunch or whatever, the break. And she was like, they thought that Quad released that portion of Heavenly's video to come after Jackie. But here's my thing. People said that they think that it was Buffy, and I think it do it. I would that past her. And why would it benefit Quad to do that to Jackie? Like Quad don't really have that much strife in her heart towards Jackie to be doing. And then my thing is, Jackie, you can't blame you said it. The words came out of your mouth. So you said it with your chest and you said what you needed to say. So you can't blame other people for it being shown. You should blame yourself for fucking saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my only issue with Jackie. Jackie doesn't accept full responsibility. She's like, it's really been a good sounding board for me and been supportive. And no, you should say I should have never said that.
Right. I think she definitely should have came out the gate by making that statement. I'm gonna give Jackie a little slack, and this may be an unpopular opinion. I don't feel like she should have generalized all Black women. I feel like she was wrong for saying that. But I also think that she's a doctor. So she's seeing what is happening before her eyes every day. So I think it's unfair a little bit to call her that insensitive or she don't care about her patient. And if we see all doctors, they always say they're practicing medicine. They're going to be forever practicing. Nobody is, and I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but they'll forever be practicing medicine. Things are going to come up. Things are going to happen. I'm sure she'll make some mistakes. That's what happened when you're a doctor. There's no doctor here that got it right every time. But at the same time, I do think that there probably been some instance where people were crying wolf. And it's like, y'all can't keep doing this. Like I said, she shouldn't have generalized and put all Black women in this box because all Black women did that. I feel like that was her biggest mistake. But I get where she was coming from.
Was not tactful at all with how she could have said something like, it's very unfortunate because Black women are, as you all know, they're in textbooks. It said that we have such a high threshold of pain.
Correct.
there are some people out here that, really make it bad for those that really, we don't have
Situations.
pain. We hurt just like everybody else. And
Mm-hmm.
some hurt more than others. That's a very broad ranged way of saying some of y'all motherfuckers be faking. But
Yep.
that's some people can interpret that very differently. You
Mm-hmm.
came out and said, some of y'all be, in so many words, be faking. But then another thing is, Jackie, I'm sad that this never happened for her, but you've never been pregnant or birthed a child. So for you to say that somebody was faking and off of some stuff that you've never experienced before, having a child is very nerve wracking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From the day that you find out to the day that you push the baby out. I have a friend that went 9 months, birthed her baby, and the cord was wrapped around their neck.
Mm-hmm.
Stillborn baby. So you take your body through all of this.
Yep.
You get to the finish line. You're eating great, you doing all the things, drinking your water, and you get to the finish line to have no baby.
Not to bring home the prize.
That is very tough. Or
Mm-hmm.
you go all of this with your body, you have the baby, it's healthy, and you can't lose weight. You just can't do it to save your life. Your body ain't never going back, and them titties is sagging, and that ass is ragging. Okay? And all you got to show for it is this old snot-nosed kid. But you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you it's a lot that comes with childbirth. Like I
Yep.
remember pregnant. I used to be like, oh my God, Gavin, please move around. Like I would be touching my belly, like, okay, move, because I'm scared. This is around the time my friend had a stillbirth. And I bought one of them little monitors to like
Yep.
they were like, don't do that too often. It's not healthy for the baby. But I'm like, well, bitch, fuck you. I'm gonna make sure my damn baby heart breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And I would do it every night, checking his heartbeat and all of that. And I realized he liked to move around at nighttime.
Like, mm-hmm.
He don't never want to go to damn bed. But
That's how my youngest is. She would never move throughout the day. Like
girl,
clockwork. Every night at 9:30. Baby, she kicking up a storm. Every
see,
night. Mm-hmm.
but see, I say all of that to say, Jackie, you don't know what it's like
Yeah.
be pregnant. Now, I also commend her for having the credentials that she has in the community. Like, obviously, she's a good doctor. Every
Mm-hmm.
mama is going to her.
Correct.
She got more patients than daggone Simone. So her bedside manner must be something that's reputable.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked up.
You
You
messed up bad. I agree with
yeah.
that. I agree. She messed up bad. And especially when it came down to the reunion, I feel like there was your time to sincerely apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of talking about, like you said, who was on your side and who gave you phone calls. I mean, that's cute. Glad that the people were on your side. But I think there was the time you should have looked in your camera and said, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
And blah, blah. Like, there was your time to look in and let the waterworks flow. Like, there was the time.
Absolutely. But she had a conversation with Quad. Quad gave the crocodile tears, the fake ones. And she was like, Jack, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Quad, they don't even talk to you. So they don't know what your
What
intention
you were doing. Right.
is. She said, I'd rather lose a friend than to lose my reputation. Girl, what? Yeah. Or what she said, somebody, I'd rather lose a friend than lose. I think she said something about her
It
reputation.
was something like along the lines of
Yeah.
that.
Jackie is cold-blooded. She don't give about none of y'all. She's like, listen, I am passionate about my work and I am sensitive about my shit. I
Yep.
ain't one of you bitches. I'm married to medicine for real. I am the medicine.
She
I
is the medicine.
could go away and I'll still be good.
Hmm. I think too, because the people were saying how she did not give back to what Quiet gave her. I kind of feel like that's a part of her profession. She sees so much that
Mhm.
sometimes you can be desensitized to some things, to where it's like, I see tears every day. I have to break bad news. I can't cry just because you crying. So I know people ain't gonna like that because people ain't seen it for Miss Jackie. But my husband is a police officer, and
Mm-hmm.
he calls us civilians. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "What affects y'all don't affect me."
Mm.
I've seen people get pow and passed away right before my like I've seen it. So I'm not gonna have that same effect that civilians have that you're wanting me to have. And I think that's kind of what it is with Jackie. Like the waterworks don't work for her like that. Like
I also think that Jackie knows that Quad is full of shit. So another thing. Quad don't accept, it's always, yeah, I get that I did this, but you did. Like it's never, she can never just apologize and just go. I think that she realized, all right, bitch, I got to go on and accept some responsibility for some shit. Because that's why she went into Simone's quarters and really put it on thick. Like, you know what? I gotta eat that. Because Jackie even said to her before that she went to bed, she was like, and what about and how long does it take you to return a text message? I'm trying
mhm.
at that. I'm trying. Okay, and what about a phone call? Oh, well, I do my best. No. Jackie just let you know, bitch, you don't give a damn about me. You don't
Yep.
answer calls, you don't text. I've reached out to you. Girl, what? We are not friends. We're not.
Mhm.
So just don't play with me.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, we go on to Long Island iced tea. Okay. Sweet Tea is trying to get a reaction out of Heavenly so
She
bad.
want one bad. She do.
It's so bad with
She want
Heavenly.
one bad.
And Heavenly, like, baby, you don't want this here. I don't think you ready for this jelly, bitch.
That.
Okay.
And
You
even Heavenly told her, you want me to react, but I
mm,
ain't gonna give it to you.
and she shouldn't. And she shouldn't. And
Mhm.
in the back, Doctor, what do you think about Dr. Damon um and Dr. G when he was like, do you think I'm a cheater? You know me for 10 years. Do you think I'm a cheater? What are your thoughts on that whole situation right there?
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Daddy D was sunning him.
Mm.
Say something if you want to. Like I'm gonna ask you, and I'm asking you this question. You know how mamas be like, they'll ask you a question, but they really don't want you to answer the question. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why you crying?
Yeah.
And you just gave them a whooping. Like, why they cry, but they did not answer that question. Like, that's what I got. Daddy D was sunning him. Like, oh, so you think because his demeanor changed? Oh,
You
so you think I'm a cheater?
I think Dr. G put that good old psychology cap on. A psychiatrist rather. And he said to himself, self, is the juice really worth the squeeze? I don't give a damn whether this man is cheating on his wife or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Because
Yeah.
if you say, yeah, I do think you're a cheater, well, how would that benefit him? He's like, let me think. This conversation is gonna go longer. If I say yes, if I say no, all's well in the hood. I just feel like he weighed his options and weighed them to the right side. Because to continue to say, because the reality is, I would have said the same thing. I don't know what you would do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the man that I know, I don't think you would, but
Yeah.
you don't know what I would do, and I don't know what you would do because we don't live in each other's skin every day. But for what I see of you, no, I don't think you've cheated on your wife. But I don't know what you would do. So that's why I'm saying that.
To me it gave Sonny kind of like what Real T was like. He bullied him. I think he did it because once Dr. G said yes, he was like, oh, okay, we shake it. Oh, we good. Okay, good. You better have said that. Like, dang,
I think Damon is just a person that's like, my wife talks so much. I just got to get to the point with stuff. Let's just wrap this shit up. Do you believe me or not? No, okay, cool, we good. Like he's not like Eugene, where he gonna be messy right along with the women, or Cecil. Cecil is like a little slightly messy. Eugene is
Yeah,
all down and dirty with the bullshit with you.
yeah.
But I just think that Yeah, Dr. G, I think he just said the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Let me go and say no. And then Curtis, you got the nerve. Man, he asked you a question, man. Just answer. Curtis, I know you fucking
Stay
lying.
out this conversation.
Curtis, you sit down. Okay, brush your knees.
Be
Yeah,
on mute. Don't open your mouth. Go read your book.
keep it
Go
real.
use the bathroom. Do anything but be a part of this conversation.
You keep it real cute and mute, sir, because you don't have nothing to contribute to this whole segment. Okay. But yeah, that I thought that was very interesting. You know, Sweet Tea constantly talking about some, yeah, and you know, you even admitted that you believed Mariah when Mariah said, "Girl, Heavenly ain't. I don't believe Heavenly believes that Mariah is right about her husband cheating on her. I don't believe that. I
Here's my thing.
crazy.
With Sweet Tea, I feel like you're going down the wrong road when it comes to Damien and Heavenly. Because she'll say it multiple times she ain't leaving him.
No,
She's not going to leave him and he ain't gonna leave her. So even if, let's just say it is true, he has cheating, done cheated, whatever the case may be, she has made it very clear she's not leaving.
no.
So I feel like you're bringing up the fact that he's cheating or has cheated. Baby, you another person that's going down the wrong road. It
Mhm.
ain't getting you nowhere.
She sat up there on the channel with Carlos King and said, unless he come, the girl tries to embarrass me and comes out in the public like Martell did Melody on Yo,
Right.
or if she come around with a baby,
Mm-hmm.
my man, for him just fucking somebody, she was like, hell, I go get him a woman.
Right. She'll made it known.
Yeah.
So I think Sweet Tea again, because she's looking for a reaction and she's looking for her to, blow up on her. But this is not Toya. This is not Simone. Heck, this ain't even Quad. She's not going to give you that. Believe it or not, I honestly feel that her and her husband are solid
Yep.
in the marriage, and they have made a pact that this is where we at. And she's even told the people her marriage ain't for sale. She
It's,
ain't gonna put out her business, and she's not gonna say anything. So I think that's why Heavenly One moved again. Like, oh, okay,
I
girl, you want to say he cheated? All right, gonna say it.
I think all the women on this show want Heavenly to be like in a
Okay.
marriage scandal,
Mm-hmm.
or because all of them have had issues in their marriage, and I think that they're pissed that she hasn't had any issues in hers, but that's because she's not allowing it to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, Heavenly know when to shut the fuck up, because when
Mm-hmm.
daddy came up out that house, I never forget when she was at Contessa's house, right? And they walked out of there and he was like, no, enough, buddy.
Yeah.
And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, but daddy. And he was like, I said enough. Get in the car. He opened the door and she said, whoop,
Yep.
and that car. And she knocked it off. He said, when I tell you to stop, I mean stop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like she knows when to knock it the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just feel like don't keep trying to play with these people's marriage. Let
Yeah.
them be. If that's what it is, let it be what it be.
Leave it alone.
Then Toya is like Toya really is tacky to me. They call her tacky Toya. I just really feel like
Tacky on all fronts.
she is the epitome of new money. Like I would hate for this show to ever go away. Cause this bitch will be like devastated. I
Mm-hmm.
think that Toya is good with money management. I think that Toya wants to be like that girl so bad. And I'm glad that they got money. I really, really am. But Toya, you got to manage your money better. Have
Yeah.
several homes. Her house is paid off. Like her financial management is top tier. You need to lay off of trying to kick it with the Joneses.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say about her. Like Toya really want to look like she doing something and
Mm-hmm.
shit. What you think about Toya?
I think with Toya, is especially with the money, we've seen Eugene tell you over and over again that we're sitting in our biggest expense and
Yeah.
we can't do this. And, he want to have his wife back. As he should, because that's his wife. But, he was like, at this point, I think he was talking to Carlos. What people don't realize is that Toya make more money than me. Like, we understand that, but that's not nothing to go and brag about when y'all cannot stay out of the red. It means nothing by your saying that she makes more money than you when y'all can't stay out the red.
Exactly.
You built your house, paid millions of dollars to only turn around and sell it for 1 million. Like, you're not gonna make me believe that y'all made a good financial decision. Baby, that was because y'all was in the red again.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all had to get some quick money and get out by any means necessary.
Right.
And even with her in this wine business, I've never understood. Let me say this before I go there. When it comes down to Toya, she's another one that I feel like, girl, just keep it a buck and be like, I like being a lady of leisure. I don't want to work a job. My husband told me I can be at home and this is what I do. Baby, sit there. I love it. I love it. Baby, this is I'm inspiring to be the same thing.
Right.
So just say it. But it's giving that you got to bring in some extra money because you're keep fumbling your Bravo bag over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
Child, she, like I said, Toya is queen of I'm going to try to keep up with the Joneses. And I'm going to make everybody think I got more than what I fake it till you make it. Okay.
Even Andy asked her, like, you was in Detroit, you didn't have a good, where did this come from? Like, why are you acting like you was born with this silver, platinum, gold spoon in your mouth?
Because she whack. That's what it is. Whack. But Bronze Sugar 2 says somebody would take Eugene if he wasn't so feminine. Let me tell y'all something. I think
they'll take him there.
They would. I think Eugene got swag. I think Eugene is funny. I think that on the surface, Eugene, people may think that he's nerdy, but I think that Eugene is quick with it. That's what I think. I think that's probably what attracted her to him. Then Eugene, this is alleged, and in my opinion, Eugene got that black bottom lip, and you know what that means. So Eugene be yeah, I think he partakes. So Eugene, I think he a cool cat behind the scenes, okay? But that ain't my business. That ain't my business. Lee says Toya may make more, but both of their debt to income is the issue. Ain't no way Eugene would be having to work OT exactly at two different hospitals at two different locations if he
Thank you.
Money. Right.
Shout out to Lee. What's up, Lee?
Yep.
My
Lee,
point exactly.
Way to come on with the truth on top of truth, okay?
Yep.
If they're smart, Eugene's checks would be what I would use to pay the taxes on the money that Toya is bringing in. Y'all need to follow it's a 50-30-20 rule. You got to follow it. They're not doing that because she's too busy going out here being tacky Toya.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all, moving on from them, was there anything? Oh, Dr. Alicia and Kimma.
Alicia gave a very rehearsed, practice spiel. That game, I'm gonna write this out. I know this is a question they're going to ask me along the line, and this is how I'm going to respond. Nothing about that came like off the dome. These are the thoughts came to my mind. It very much I gave this thought, and I'm gonna say it in this manner.
Kimma and Alicia will be divorced in 2 years. Moving on to the next thing. Yes. Alicia, you cannot pay me to test. This woman is unhappy. She ain't getting no head. He ain't getting no head. You're not financially where you wants to be. He controlling your money, controlling your orgasms. Baby, you gonna be gone in 2 years. She gonna find somebody that's gonna eat that pussy, and she gonna be zoom zoom out of the door. Peace out, Kimma. You and your handbook of training. That shit is going out the window. This is America, Jack. and I'm gonna get me an old Americanized man with a big old American black dick and some big old juicy American lips to eat this pussy. Okay, that's exactly what she gonna do. Peace out, Kimma, and I'm gonna take these kids too because you don't want to watch them. Thanks, boo boo, and bye. What you think, girl?
Well, this is what I think. And Alicia are like in a little piece of a way, which is they don't know how to manage money.
No.
And because Alicia do not know how to manage money, she's gonna find herself in a little piece of an athlete situation, and she's gonna be there because of financial barriers. So that's that. So I'm gonna give them 2 years. So I think she's gonna be stuck because she got no money and she don't know what to do with the money. I'm gonna say this though. Because I think Kimba and they each other stuff. Cute, you know.
Hold on, your thing was breaking up a little bit. You said him or what now?
I think they cute, she
Yeah. Uh-huh.
okay, you right. Don't worry.
She gonna look real cute on another big black dick. Moving on.
You making my wig slide back. You know I ain't got no hair. Stop my wig slide back.
She gonna be sliding a dick down her throat. Okay, that's what she gonna be doing. She could be like, "Oh, I missed this."
You making my wig go back.
She gonna be like, "Damn, David, I knew that gag reflex wasn't in there. I'm so glad I left that old boring, dry ass man, honey."
Y'all, if my wig fall back, but I ain't Shay Child. Y'all gonna be looking at me crazy because she's pushing my wig back.
Let me tell you, Alicia gonna be throwing that ass in a circle and throwing them legs in the air and waving them like you just don't care with a tongue on that clitoris. Okay.
Now I agree with Real T. I do feel like she is putting some money to the side.
Oh yeah.
That I would definitely agree with that. She moving that money. She's moving it. I agree with that.
She gonna find her another dentist that's doing other types of oral. Yeah. So moving on, Phaedra and Apollo. Why is Apollo here?
That was her Hail Mary. She did absolutely nothing this season.
Absolutely. First of all, what was that conversation like to get Apollo to come? How much did she pay him?
Ooh, you think she shelled out some money?
Oh, 1000%. I don't think that. What would be Apollo's reason for doing this for her for free?
See, I feel like it's playing the long game, which is do this and we can add you on the show to get paid.
But what they gonna be talking about? Then that mean you got to showcase? Then it doesn't become marriage. See, that's the thing. And I'm so glad we're talking about this. We are drawing a very fine line of now we going off on tangents. This ain't Married to Medicine no more. That was one thing I loved about this show is the authenticity. That's one thing. Two, everybody was associated with medicine in some sort of way. Now you got Quad and Dagon Phaedra on here. You making this Married to Medicine / Housewives.
Yep.
/ Dane Wives / House women in Atlanta. That's what it is.
I think that I agree. They messed up when they added Phaedra and allowed Quad to stay. So I actually agree with that. But I also feel like I think everybody's looking at the long game, which is eventually she'll be back over there on a housewife. Even if it ain't Atlanta, I feel like she'll be back on a prominent in your face, not on Peacock only, right up on Bravo housewife show. So I think they're looking at the long game of let us put this in the works, let us, stir the pot.
Both. She can't do both.
What, housewives and?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even really think she should be. Honestly, I don't think she should be on Married to Medicine. I
don't think she should either.
There's no draw. There's no appeal for her. There's just, you have to have a, it's not given chameleon with this. She can't just fit on in. She don't even feel, it don't even feel like she want to be there.
Okay, so this is my thought because I was like, Faye, what you doing, girl? Like, this ain't the Faye we know. But now, as the season is going on and she done pulled this Hail Mary, I kind of feel like she was trying to get a feel of all the women.
Yeah,
I
but them none
said,
ask her questions. Phaedra is the type of person you got to put baby in the corner. Okay, you got to ask the hard questions. No, everybody, nobody didn't. I feel like I agree with Carlos to an extent. He said you all were like given starstruck, like you were just so excited to have Phaedra around. None of y'all asked her the hard questions or pressed her on it. Y'all just
mm-hmm.
give her little BS answers and go on about her day. So she just basically got a free check. And I feel the same way. I literally feel the same way. So I'm interested to see what the hell Apollo about to come up in here talking damn about.
She's gonna have to bring it next season.
Mm,
I'm almost for sure that she won't be able to skate by another season the way she did. And because she kind of see the women, how they move, their mannerisms and all of that. Because if we go back to Atlanta, she was closed off for a little while too. She didn't talk much. You know, she lied when she did talk until she got into the groove.
mm-hmm.
Then she was on them heifers' neck.
Yeah.
I think she's playing the same game of let me look at my competition. Let me scope them out. Oh, that what makes you mad? Mental note. Okay. Oh, you don't know how to keep money? Mental note.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you and your husband ain't having sex? Mental note. Like, I think she's taking it all. Miss Faye is a shady so and so, so and so, so and so. I feel like Phaedra is taking it all in,
Mm.
mental notes, and she gonna come back and get into that tail. At least that's what I hope she do. But there you have it.
I need her to do something because just sitting in the back, changing your flight, and just not you act like you didn't even really want to be around these women. Like
And that could be that too.
it's too much. You quad 2.0 at this point, just a more respectful quad. But
Mm-hmm.
Bronze Sugar 2 says, how long do you think G and T gonna last? Does she have a prenup? Oh, she definitely has a prenup, I'm pretty sure. And I give Dr. G and Sweet Tea, I give them 4 years because the first year they gonna still be trying to figure each other out. The second year, he's gonna try this whole oh, can she get pregnant thing. Then the third year is we gotta prove to the people that we not gonna get a divorce. We got to stick it out. And then the fourth year, he gonna be like, man, she just too damn childish. I got to, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. I'm gonna be by myself. That's my 2 cents on that. What you think, friend?
Oh, I do agree. I do think they have a prenup. I think
Mm-hmm.
after the quiet situation, he was like, we ain't doing this again. So
Right.
there's that. I think he learned from that. Oh, I give him. How long was him and Quad was married?
I think it was 10 years.
They did make 10. I thought there was 10. I'm gonna say he's good for another 10.
Mm.
Here's why. I'm gonna give my explanation why I think he's good for another 10. He's good for another 10 because I actually feel like their first 4 years will be contribute to getting pregnant.
Mm.
I think they're going to put all their eggs in the basket, all of their attention on getting pregnant. And I'm not saying she's not going to get pregnant, but let's just say that she don't by year 5. I feel like that's when the marriage is going to start breaking down because she sold herself to be this young popping uterus and fallopian tubes and for JJ, and it ain't popping down there. So I think they're going to use all their resources, all their energy, all their communication, and they got to prove that he really loved me. He didn't love you like he loved me. Like all of this is about to happen in the 4 years. I'm talking about a baby. She never talked about having a baby with you.
You know why?
That
I gotta ixnay that whole thought process because I get the impression that Dr. G isn't as pressed to have a baby as he was before because he got older. He's getting older. And
Mhm.
he said that I just kind of gave up on the idea because I'm getting old. Like I can't be running after no baby and this that. I think he's come to the realization I am deep, 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 deep into my 50s. I'm about to be 60 years. I'm gonna blink and I'm gonna be 60. And then you got me around here with a daggone newborn. I'm gonna be in my 70s when the kid goes to college. Damn near, actually, it'll be 80. Because if he's 50, right? If my math serves me correct, he's 56 now, right? So if they, or was he 50? What did they say? No, he's 55. So
Is he younger than Damien or older than Damien?
he was, I think he was older. So
He's
I think
older. Okay.
they
He's
said,
3 years older than him, so he's 56.
okay. So no, Heavenly is 53. And so they said he's 55. So they were only 2 years apart.
Oh, okay.
So okay, 55. She's not pregnant now, right? So then he'll be 56. 56, then 4 years you'll be 60. So then 10 years, 70. I ain't the best in math, but that's 14 years. So then you're going to be what, 74 when your child is 18? Come on now. Come on now. That's a
Do
lot.
you think it's the age that's really playing the part, or is it the she have a lot of issues and I'm having to come to grips that it just may not happen because
No,
why?
he said his age. He said, I'm getting up there. I just thought, at this point, I'm old.
But is that the PC answer or the real answer?
No, he was saying that's how he felt before he met her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is around the time that she had to, before she started coming to terms with her
Okay.
condition. He was like, I just kind of, got to the point where I just felt like I'm just too old anyway. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm okay. That's
Mhm.
what he said. So Sweet Tea is the one that's really pushing this thing because I think she feels guilty, like I sold this dream to
So
you.
did.
But I think that he's gonna hold that over her head just because that's what he's gonna do. And
Mhm.
that he seemed to be the conniving type. But I think in actuality, he's really with her because he really likes her. I think
Mhm.
he likes how she keeps him young at heart. I think he likes how she's a little firecracker, a little spunky, and
Mhm.
um, I don't know. Maybe she know how to move them go for teeth out the way to do some things there. But hey, you like it, I love it. But that's it. You got anything else on the Medicine Wives? I don't really got nothing else for that.
We could have been done. All of this could have been wrapped up in one part. We do not need three.
We definitely do not.
I don't know what part three is going to bring outside of them probably continuing the Phaedra and Apollo conversation. But again, we didn't see Apollo through the entire season, so it's only so much he can say. And I feel like the rest of it just gonna be sweet tea and heavily going blow for blow at this point
Going-
because there's nothing else to talk about.
It's not. But moving right along, we are going to roll right on into really quickly through the woods of Love and Marriage DC. Okay,
Not through the woods.
listen. Love and Marriage DC. I want y'all to get it together. Don't nobody like each other. Ain't nobody really checking. Joy is not joyful. Ashley is not given. Ashley thinks that she is the, Beyonce of the group.
She do.
Girl, you could never sing a note in your life. It was just, I don't know if this show's gonna last, to be
I
honest.
don't. I'm glad you said that because I was on Twitter, but I saw the notification come in, and baby, they back into it again.
Yeah.
That little relationship that Winter and them had gone.
Oh,
Okay,
I watched Serena and Jamie's video where they apparently Winter and Ashley then conjured up some shit and lying on them. I'm just like, come on now, y'all let these little childish antics that y'all doing. It's ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. I just let me say this with joy and pain. It's not sunshine or rain. I just I don't know what is going on with Joy. Joy has some serious issues. Now, I did like the end where Terry was I felt like Terry came in too hot. Terry came in there giving her a reading, and Joy didn't ask for one. You should have asked Joy, is it okay if I kind of, tell you some things I'm thinking about? You just came in saying, oh, you giving off negative energy. I could see your face on the way here. You's a bitch, ain't you? She didn't say that. That's what she might as well have said to her. And then you got Ashley ganging up on her. You got the Duncans, which the whole thing with Joy and the Duncans, I can see why Joy is angry with Ashley, right? She has every right, because Ashley, you don't want to accept the responsibility for telling that girl's business.
Yep.
You think you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, be however you want around people, and then people supposed to just want to be like, oh, you're Ashley Silver. I want to lick this inside of your ass crack.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
She acting like Giselle. Like, everybody needs to bow down to Ashley. Ashley's coming through. Yeah.
Because, baby, who the fuck are you?
Mm-hmm.
Because, baby, who the fuck are you? Okay?
All right.
You ain't paying none of my bills. Okay? You, listen, stop. You're not Beyonce. Hell, you ain't the damn Pips. Show up for filming and act like you got some damn sense. That's what you do. Because you tried to be on the Housewives for years and you didn't make the cut because they knew that your ass wasn't giving what you thought you was giving. And that's that on that. Check it and don't and respect it. Okay.
Your part.
Joy and the Duncans. Okay. Joy and Les mad at Black because he stole your money. Bitch, get over it. Period. You are mad. You bringing up this whole story of, oh yeah, you was messing with Sherelle while you was messing with my friend. Girl, what?
She let that one go too long. And now when you want to give the real reason, I think the people it's like, okay.
Like, girl, what?
All right. Yeah.
Your friend probably married with children now. What
He's
is
married with children?
Yeah. What do you mean? The Duncans have been married for at least 10 years.
At least.
So, girl, I'm going to need you to let it go. Let it the fuck go. You are holding a grudge that's not even, mind you, was you fucking him? Was that some dick that you missed? Because the way you're acting, you act like he was your man and he cheated.
That part. Because, baby, first of all, it ain't that much loyalty in the world. Let's start there.
Hell no.
Then, seconds of it all, baby boo, why won't you just be like, we cool, I'm cool on that. We ain't ever got to be the best of friends because the things went down, but I was in the room with her.
Yeah.
We can laugh about the weather. I went over there to Dillard's and got me a cute little outfit. They got a sale going on. Y'all should, like, you're making this bigger than what it really is.
She is. And even Black was like before we did this show, we were cordial. Like we were friends. We were cool, whatever. She was like, we were never friends. I know I never was laughing with you. I wasn't doing Joy. We're gonna call her angry. That's what we're gonna call her, because she's not full of joy. It's sadness, okay? Sadness. You did not. I think you was over there kicking the bobo with him, and y'all was getting together with mumbo sauce and the group, and it wasn't the mumbo sauce that we get at the curry out and get it on the side with our chicken in DC. You was mad because you probably popped open a little plastic container of mumbo sauce and ate some chicken with him. That's probably what you fucking.
Mhm.
Y'all been friends all this time, and you want to get on TV and act like, oh no, I can't stand him. I got to have a storyline some kind of way. This don't even make no sense.
And I think, and that's when reality TV go wrong because they keep saying, "Oh, it's not scripted," but it's scripted because you're making it seem like you got to hate everybody and be mad for good TV and for views, and you didn't have to bring that. You know, you could have told your story. Oh, we cool. Baby, we ain't out having picnics and hanging out, but I can nod on what's up, how y'all doing, but we'll never be on that. But I'm open to if we can have the conversation. Your loyalty is as deep as a kiddie pool. And you're not going to make me think it's anything other than. That's just my opinion. I think she messed herself up by coming on so strong and so hot for the wrong reasons, especially with the Duncans.
I just think it's silly, and I think Sherelle, you got to lean back. You got to let
I
you.
think she could fall off of it too.
I think that she's being very protective of her husband, which I can understand. But Sherelle, let them deal with that. That's their past.
Mhm.
I get it. She's probably like, well, you included me by saying that I was cheating and we wasn't smashing or nothing until like they were done. So that means that you were talking to him.
You knew. You knew. So
So, girl, what? But at the end of the day, like, who cares? That would have been my response. Okay, cool. If I did fuck him, we're married now.
with kids.
What gives? Why are you still mad?
Like
And
he here right now beside me. What are we doing?
I would have been like, well, explain to me how this has any fucking thing to do with you. Do your friends still want him? She's
Yeah.
not. So, is your friend really your friend? Because she's over here fucking a checkup for you. Because the audience doesn't like how stank you're being. Sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Because you lost the name Joy. It's ridiculous. Like her and Clifton, I think Clifton is going to get annoyed by her behavior over time. But then in sometimes I'd be like, he real petty too, for real. He got
He
the real,
be with the mess. He be with it.
absolutely. A
He,
thousand.
he be with it. And then, like Ashley like to call it a game show, but they came from reality TV. So they kind of know in some sort what the fans look for and what they want, to get a reaction out of the fans and keep people engaged. So I believe like sometimes being on reality TV can help you and hinder you. And I think enjoying Clifton's situation, I think it hindered them.
Yeah, for
It's
1,000%.
not helping y'all
Yeah,
because you're not being authentic. You're trying to use metrics of, oh, I know they, blah, blah, blah. Let's follow this guideline. And it's not working with this particular show.
right. Period. So yeah, I don't think this show is gonna last. I
I
think
don't think so either.
because the audience is getting bored with the foolishness. We're like, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
How is if y'all can't film with each other, y'all can't be in the same room together. Why are y'all even? This is an ensemble cast.
Yep.
And realize this is not her show. First of all, you're not even fly enough or amazing enough for even anybody to mistake this for being your show.
Mm-hmm.
It's really crazy. Lee said Joy disappointed me acting like a mad ass child. She too involved in a past relationship with someone else's. Bingo.
Yep. That's
Bingo.
it. That's all it is.
Exactly. They off each other. Right. And it's just yeah. Kalani says they definitely live up to their last name.
That too.
That's all I got for that show. Like I really hope that the show gets better because again, DC is my hometown. I'm here. I want the show to go on, but it's really not nothing that's like holding me in besides the fact that I live here. You know what I mean? Like it's the stories are just getting very childish.
Mm-hmm.
The drama is 2 years old. That's an issue too. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carlos, mind you, Carlos, you leaving these shows on a big hiatus. You need to fucking put Huntsville on 1 year hiatus and deal with the issues behind the scenes with the damn cast. But that's another conversation for another day. Well, hell, y'all find them 10 channels. That's all they fucking talk about. I'm sure they already talked about it. But anyway, y'all, because that's all they fucking talk
My
about.
wig went back a little bit. Did y'all see that? It actually moved. She pushed my wig back again, y'all.
Yeah, we gonna move. We talking about some other shit. You know what I mean? So, speaking of talking about other shit, when I was talking to Tay on my live last night when I was doing my sister's live, and we were talking about going live for the mid-season finale for Sisters tomorrow.
Okay.
You should join us.
Sure. What time?
I'm gonna reach out to her probably in the morning and see what her
Okay.
I know they do, but I think she does a live with the ladies, so we'll figure it out. But I definitely want to go live for the mid-season finale, because I think it's gonna be interesting, because Tay is like Karen ride or die, and so it's funny though. Like she has viewpoints that are logical, but yeah, the whole Karen situation, I just think it's so funny when we disagree on Karen. But I think that'll be a good little trio to talk about that show.
Sure. Let me know. I would love to be a part.
Okay, cool beans. So
Mhm.
yeah, let me I'm gonna reach out to her, and then we're gonna see what we can get crack a lacking. Bron Sugar 2 says, wow, the DC shows always have us looking crazy. Child, I don't know. Like, they got DC people looking petty as fuck, acting like we better than what we is, because even Arena and Jamie sometimes, like, Jamie really wants to be popular so bad. He really wants to be that guy. And he really thinks he is. Because I've been doing parties for years. Like, everybody know me. Jamie, okay. You in your 50s talking about everybody know you.
I do have a question. Arena and Ashley, they're no longer friends now, or are they teetering between?
No, they're not. After that live that Jamie and them did, they feel like Ashley is in on the shit with Winter. Making up a whole story about Arena sleeping with some man.
You know what? I think Ashley ain't no real true friend. I'm gonna end it here. We can end it. Ashley's not a good friend. Only reason why I feel like Ashley is this high on the bandwagon with Winter is because her and Joy are friends.
This is true.
I don't think if Arena would have been more on Ashley's side, I don't think that her and Ashley and Winter would have gotten remotely as close as it appears, on the social media world. But I think this is a backstabbing game that Ashley is doing. And Winter, you need to watch your back.
I don't think Winter, and the gag is Winter ain't Ashley's minion either. Because when you watch those lives, Winter still has her own opinion, and she don't be feeding into that stuff that Ashley does. She'll either not say anything, which is a lot of times, or Alicia, her little hound dog, Ashley's hound dog, will be on there.
Mm-hmm.
You say Winter is very smart.
But don't you think sometimes our silence can make it seem like I'm in agreement with you?
Oh yeah, but that's what she wants it. That's what she wants it to look like.
Mm.
Later on, we'll say, "Oh, but I didn't say anything. You
Yeah.
agreeing with you, but I didn't." Because Winter knows how to secure her space on this show.
Winter's good TV. I give her that.
So she's going to remain authentic and loyal to just herself. She's not going to get in too deep with any of these people.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I can see that.
who said Wendy is thinking about leaving too? Well, you know what, Wendy, you ain't really bring. No offense, but you ain't bring shit to the show.
She could be demoted. I'm not mad at her being demoted.
Yeah, I'm not either. Like, Wendy,
She could be demoted.
your visual glow up for your appearance was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't bringing shit, sis.
Yeah, she could be demoted. I'm not mad at that. She can go.
But Kiana, for all I care, because Kiana was the one that was asking all the questions and getting in. Wendy, I think sometimes she acts a little too bougie, like she too good. And it's like, girl, you don't even have enough story or clout in the game for people to be riding for you like that. Oh, who
Yeah.
said no? Winter.
No, Winter.
Winter said Winter, not Wendy. Child, we done went on a whole nother. We done got rid. child. We gonna need to talk about her. Lee says they trying to team up like the Green Eyed Bandits and trying to treat Arena like they do Karen, but Arena too strong and confident. Mind you, I agree, Lee, because Arena is 50 plus years old.
She's the oldest out of all of them.
About to be following behind no 30-something-year-old woman.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many pockets of friends Arena has? Do you know how financially successful Arena has been in some of the network marketing companies alone that she worked in? She's been in female little groups all for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Always walks alone. She got friends, but she's not the type of person that's gonna be kissing nobody's ass simply because she don't have to.
I agree. Outside of that, I think she saw Ashley for who she was.
Yeah.
I think her eyes opened up like, oh, this what you want? This what time? Oh, you keep that over there.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
She probably like, girl, I don't know what the fuck you thought this was, but I'm 50 years old. And I got my own shit. I got my own house, got my own car, 2 jobs. Girl, you know I'm a bad broad. Get on.
Mm-hmm. My kid's grown. I'm not gonna make you another child. Goodbye.
Child.
Real T, you had us firing Wendy for no reason. We'll fire Wendy for no reason.
Got her gone and everything. We was like, he really could get demoted.
But you can't be demoted though. I'm just saying.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
But that's all we got. We ain't got no more. Y'all done stole an extra 36 minutes from us. Okay. A whole 36 minutes. But it's reunited and it feels so good.
Come on.
Love it. So y'all, we are back like cooked. Okay. We are in the building.
She was shifting the wing again.
And y'all might get a double dose of us tomorrow with an extra special guest when Tay talks. We gonna get that set up because let me tell you, Tay funny as hell.
She's funny.
It's funny.
Good time.
So I think that's gonna be interesting. So y'all, thank y'all for watching. You got anything else to say to the people's friend?
No, I ain't got Nathaniel. Y'all have a good night.
Your wig is back to the front. I ain't bring it back too much, did I? All right, good. I'm glad we brought it on home. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching any of these 3 shows. Make sure as soon as you come out of here, if you didn't already, you go on over there to my sister friend Sean's page and subscribe and watch some videos and like them. Okay? All right, y'all. You ain't got to go home, but we gonna get the hell up on out of here. All right, y'all. He's out.
Bye, y'all.